Tikety Tok, and I hope that you all are doing well this week after a great holiday Monday. I have to say the holiday Monday came at a great time with daylight saving happening the day before. My owner forgot about daylight savings and forgot to change me before he went to bed on Saturday night, and so he had a great sleep in on Sunday. Only problem was he was getting married on Sunday, and with COVID restrictions being what they were, didn't have anyone else in the house to remind him to wake up or tell him he was late when he did. My owner is really retro as well. He doesn't believe in mobile phones or digital devices, so none of his clocks changed automatically like your mobile phones did, and he insists on listening to vinyl albums on his record player, so he didn't hear any news reports or radios when he woke up either. So he spent the whole morning thinking he was early when in fact he was an hour late. Anyway, even though he turned up at the church an hour late, luckily for him, his fiancée took a really long time to get ready and arrived just after him, none the wiser. Phew! Crisis averted. They come home now as husband and wife. But guess still who hasn't been changed? All the time telling you about my owner's recent misadventures, I almost forgot to tell you what the kids will be doing in kids' church this term. For the first part of this term, we'll be doing Zoom meetings right after the kids talk, and we'll be learning about some of the Bible's children of God, starting this week with Samuel as a young boy. Now Samuel didn't need an alarm clock to wake him up because he kept hearing a voice calling for him in the middle of the night. And like a good boy, he kept getting out of bed to see what the priest Eli wanted or needed from him because he thought Eli, who he lived with, was calling for him. This happened a few times before Eli realised that Samuel was hearing God's voice. So he told Samuel to answer God, telling him that he was there and ready to listen. And that was the beginning of the rest of Samuel's amazing life as a child and servant of God. Did you know that even though you probably can't hear God speaking directly to you as clearly as Samuel did, he does still speak to us? The question is, will you recognise it as God speaking to you? A lot of the time God speaks through us through the Bible, sermons, and even kids' church. I've heard my owner tell his friends that when he's having a problem and turns up to church on Sunday to listen to the sermon, he often feels like God's talking directly to him about the problem because what the sermon's about, and then he feels better about it. Other times he'll open the Bible randomly and the scripture he reads speaks directly about what's on his mind. Other times he feels God puts exactly the right person in the right place at exactly the right time. It could be a caring friend to talk to, or a stranger who has a skill which is needed, or even a fiancé who takes a really long time to get ready so he doesn't start married life off on the wrong foot. Imagine that! Okay, so it's been great seeing you, but now it's time for the kids to click on the Zoom link which was sent to parents and put in the newsletter this week. And we'll continue to explore this online. If you missed the Zoom meeting, don't worry though, you can still check out the rest of the lesson in your own time by visiting monavaleanglican.com.au. Bye!